Hey everyone at home. Well, here we are in southern part of Bavaria near the Alps, and we are at the fairy tale castle, also known as Neuschwanstein Castle. It was conceived of and designed by King Ludwig II. Unfortunately, due to his untimely assassination and removal from office, obviously, he never actually got to see it completed. This is the castle that most people associate with Disneyland because on a Germany vacation, Walt Disney was inspired to create the fairy tale castles of Disneyland based on this castle. It's not a castle in the sense of fortifications or ramparts. It actually is a castle in the sense that it was a private residence of the ruling party, or ruling family, sorry. But it's really remarkable in its engineering, the fact that it is, built right on top of one of these foothills of the Alps. Just the sheer movement of manpower and material to even get up here is a feat unto itself. Based on what I can see, they must have cut the road and built it as they went along to get to the peak, and then once at the peak, maybe reclaim some of that material as the foundations and reinforcements for the base of the castle, and then just trucked in all the remaining building material from elsewhere. It's really remarkable. We're approximately 750 to 80 meters above sea level. As I said, we are very close to the Alps, and there is very, very little snow up here. Apparently this time of year it should be at least, they should have had at least 20 inches of snowfall with at least 4 or 5 inches of snow on the ground. Other than it being cold in the shadows and very breezy, there's no snow to be found. Not at least at this elevation. I'll show you some footage of the other parts, but I would say you'd have to go at least another 4 or 5, maybe even 600 meters vertical to even run into snow, and that snow is left over from a snowfall that they had back in November. It just hasn't melted yet. But it is quite remarkable, as you can see as I pan. So yes, Vicky and I, we did hike up the footpath. We got here very early, but the tours were all sold out for the early ones in English. So we had to wait. We are waiting until 2:40 local time to attend a English language tour, and we'll go from there. So it's really remarkable being up here. I mean, the tourists are huge here. There's just such a huge amount of them. But other than that, it's a real unique experience. There's a funicular that leads to the top of the highest peak. There's also parasailing here. We've seen parasailers out. So it's kind of cool. But yeah, we really missed our opportunity to tour these grounds by torchlit sleigh ride because there's no snow. We had the opportunity to take a private cart ride by horse up here, but it just really wasn't the same. And we wanted that experience of the sleigh ride through the Alps and through Bavaria in the snow, but we decided to cancel, and it's kind of a good thing we did too, because considering the timetable that we have for the tour now of the castle, I don't think it would have worked out right. But regardless, all of that being said, it is a very unique experience. This whole valley is littered with pines of all kinds, huge birch trees, and a variety of other native tree life. There are certain areas where the trees are bare, intermixed with the constant rich greens of the pines. So it's a very enjoyable experience. And the climb up, even though we're at, you know, almost 800 meters above sea level, it's so gradual you don't even realize, you know, how high up you are. The only reason we know is because the car has an altimeter on it telling you how high you are for whatever reason. So anyway, that being said, I'm going to do some pans around here. Let me zoom out. Oh, I'm already zoomed out. So anyway, again, that's the castle. You can see there just to the left. I'll zoom in slightly. Those are the Alps. And you can see some snow-capped peaks, but not much. Castle butts right up to this sheer rock face. You can see that green valley over there. You can see that's obviously some kind of ski trail, and there's very little snow left on it. That's also the valley where the funicular goes up to the very top. Obviously, instead of skiers and snowboarders, they must be having the parasailers up. There's an outlook that they built to get a better view of the castle. So anyway, we're going to take a break for right now. Our tour's coming up, and if they allow it, I'll shoot some more video inside. Till then, take care.